Okay, here's another argument. So this argument uses all some premises and some conclusion. So let's look at our terms. We've got salespeople, cheaters, and bankers. Okay, so S, B, C. So here's the set of all people that are cheaters. Here's the set of all people who are bankers. Here's the set of all people who are used car salespeople. Okay, the set of all things. And, we don't know whether anything exists in those spaces. All we're talking about is the relationship of properties to one another. So these spaces could be empty. They could potentially not even exist, depending on what the premises assert. So premise 1 asserts that some used car salespeople are cheats. Okay, so what we're saying is that this space here is not empty. There's at least one in there, there's some in there. It's not empty. However, in the middle of this space is this intersection with bankers. So we know something is in here. We don't know whether it has a relationship with being a banker or not. So we have to be neutral about whether that thing that exists in that space is a banker or not. So we put it on the line. So the X is asserting something exists, and it's in this space between S and C for sure, but we're neutral about whether or not it's also a B. Okay, so that's premise 1. Premise 2, some C are B. Okay, so here we've got C, here we've got B. It's the same thing. We have to put something in here as it exists, but we're neutral about whether or not it's S. So we're going to put it here. Okay, we're going to put it on the line. So we've got two sets that aren't empty. The SC set and the BC set, but we don't necessarily know if it has a relationship to the third quality. So if the okay, so we mapped premise 2. Conclusion, some bankers are used car salespeople. So some B are S is what that says, right? Some B are S. Do we know that? Do we know that? I don't think we do. In order for that to be true, we would have to have an X here, here, or here, for sure. We have some things on lines that could be pushed and pushed if there was another premise that pushed it in. For example, if we had something that said all CRS, that would push this guy, this person here in, okay? But we don't know that. Some BRS, we don't know that. So we do have to say it's invalid because there's a possibility where we've got what? True premises and a false conclusion, and that's never what we want when looking for validity. So it's possible for the premises to be true and the conclusion false. So this is invalid.